This is the Kmise drum throne that is very heavy duty, very, very nice quality, and the price is amazing. In fact, I'm going to compare this today to my Roc-N-Soc drum throne, which is, in my opinion, the greatest drum throne that I've ever owned. I've owned a ton. But when I got this out of the box and saw how similar it was, I was like, I got to do a comparison because this thing for the price is impressive. Now, this was sent to me in exchange for the review by the folks at Kmise, and I am very grateful that they sent this because this thing is amazing. This is a saddle seat drum throne or motorcycle type seat, and it also has a hydraulic raise and lower mechanism, which is awesome. You can see how sturdy and robust the frame is. This thing is super strong. The stitching is amazing. This is the velvet top. The only thing about the velvet top that drives me nuts is you can mess it up. So you can write your name in there if you want to, but if you want it to look nice, it's not going to matter when you're sitting in it, but I just get weird about that. Here's the nice stitching. The padding is, look at this, very nice, soft memory foam. So this is very comfortable to play in. And here's how it works while you're sitting in it. Right now I have it at the fullest height. If I want to go down, there's simply a little handle right here. I pull up on that and this will sink down. If I want to get taller, I just do it again and I lift up my weight a little bit and watch this. It just pops right up. This drum throne definitely gets tall enough for me. I'm 6 foot 2 inches tall, and I like when my legs are not 90 degrees, but they go a little bit down. So my knees are lower than my hips when I'm drumming. I don't like a lot of drum thrones that I've tried are about this tall max, and that puts me at 90 degrees. I don't like that. I don't like to play that way. I like to be nice and tall. And if I put this all the way up, it's perfect for me. And I weigh 220 pounds, and this supports me no problem. It swivels really well, and there's a little bit of a shock absorption. So as I stand up, you might see it raises up just a tad, maybe about an inch. So there's some padding there. So when you come down, it's very soft. It's a soft landing. So yeah, this thing is comfortable. It feels great. Let's compare it to the Roc-N-Soc. So here we go. The Roc-N-Soc on the right is kind of the industry standard. In my opinion, that is one of the nicest thrones I think that's ever been made. It's super nice, super comfortable. You can see double layers here on the leg, so it's really strong. It's really sturdy, especially if you're heavy like I am. But if you look over here, very similar. Very robust, very sturdy, very strong. Now, if you look at the seats, they're almost identical in shape. So they have this little bump here. So for the middle of your legs, this has the same thing. The material does feel different. This is softer, actually, more velvety. This is kind of a bit of a rougher type of cloth. This is not velvet, so I can't draw in it, which is fine by me. Now let's turn this around. You can see the stitching, everything in this just looks really good. Likewise over here. Now I have a backrest piece attached here. This does not have that, but this didn't have it either when I first got this. So I actually just put that there myself. So you could add one of those on this side if you wanted to. The biggest difference between these two is the height. So the Roc-N-Soc does go up. As you can see, they're both all the way up right now. A little bit taller. So this one actually goes up tall enough for me because when I'm using this, I actually lower it about to this level. So this is ideal level. This is just all the way up just to show you that it's all the way up. Now let's look underneath. The Roc-N-Soc on the right, and you can see all very heavy duty hardware. And this is a whole different unique design. And you can see right here, they already have the screws if you wanted to add this backrest piece. So that's really cool. I didn't even realize that until right now. The levers are very similar in how they work. I mean, for the most part, these things are very, very relatable. Next, I want to test the weight. And I'm just doing a little feel by test. So yeah, that's heavy, but I like heavy because it's sturdy. And this one actually is lighter. Yeah. a little bit lighter. This is still very robust, heavy duty. Now we're going to do the comfort test. So this is my throne that I've been using for years. I'm going to lower this. Easy to lower, easy to swivel, very sturdy. Like this is not wobbling. It's hard to make this wobble. The comfortability, A+. It's super comfortable. I love it. This is the one I've been using for years. Let's compare to this. Drum throne, also very comfortable. Let me go down so it's similar. Also the wobble test. This does not wobble at all. It spins, it pivots, very comfortable. So I think it's got 7 centimeters of memory foam in here. Now I'm trying to squeeze. It's very similar. The amount of cushion is very similar. I don't know if there's much different. I mean, I'm so used to this one. Maybe I would lean towards it because, you know, this is the one I've had for so long, but this thing, I'm impressed. So this thing is budget friendly. It looks great. It has a great look behind any drum set. I think you could actually take this and tour with it. And it's going to hold up. The only thing you have to worry about is maybe staining, getting, you know, if you spill something on this velvety material, I don't know how well or easy it is to clean that off. This is a little bit more hardcore. I'd feel more comfortable scrubbing this than this very soft velvet, but the velvet does look cool and it's available in several different colors. When I was assembling this, if you do get one of these, I'm going to show you some tricks that make it much easier to assemble. So we'll go to that next. So here's a quick tip. When you first get this, it's going to come like this. There's going to be a cap on this hydraulic rod, and this is going to come like this. The little handle right here is going to be not doing anything. It'll just be like this. So what I recommend you do is this little lever right here, push it down so it's against the seat. So the seat is now upside down. A wrench is included, and this is all you need to assemble everything. So to get this thing off was challenging for me. You have to really twist. If you try to grab down here, it's got grease on it, so it's slippery. But you do want to make sure you get this piece off. Now, before you put this in here, because it's going to flip this upside down and put this in here, you want this hydraulic to extend. So how do you do that? The way I did it was like this. Put this upside down, put it against something firm like a table, and press that button. And you'll see it automatically comes up all the way. That's going to make it so much easier to make sure that this is all the way in there. So if you only have a little bit showing, it's difficult. I messed it up the first time I tried it. You want to push this down, and then you want to push this down until you see this rise up. If this doesn't rise up, then this hasn't been pushed in enough, and you might have to loosen these bolts here on the side. You're going to want to loosen those, by the way, before you do this. So these come pretty tight. So loosen these up with the wrench. You need this to show up like this. And now you can tighten these down by hand as much as you can, and then you're going to go to the wrench. That seems like super easy, but if you don't have this thing with tension on it right now, the hydraulic system isn't going to work at all. So you need to follow those steps. That's going to save you a big headache that I went through when I was first assembling this. Overall, I think that this is a fantastic drum throne. If you are somebody who's new into drumming and you bought a beginner's drum set that came with its own little throne, the little round ones that aren't tall enough for certain people, this would be a great step up from that. I'm very impressed with the quality of this, the hydraulic lift, the comfort of the seat, the sturdiness of the legs. I love this thing and I highly recommend it. If you'd like to grab one of these, there's a link in the description below. Please do me a favor, let me know if you have any questions. Don't forget to hit like on this video and please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.